and welcome to my channel. Today I want to make a jewelry box and for my bracelets because I have a few and yeah. So I have this lid taken off of the box and I sanded it down a little bit to just give the paint and the resin a little something to grab onto. So I have to let this dry because I cleaned it up with a baby wipe. As you can see, I just sanded the surface, not much. And here I have painter's tape, which I'm covering the sides and the bottom of this box lid. Because, yeah, you gotta take the glasses too because you don't see anything. You have to take care that the tape is sticking real good to the lid. Otherwise, the resin will run underneath the tape and will ruin your piece. Believe me, I know, because I've been there. So I just put the edge of the tape to the edge of the box lid because I want to only put some colors on the top of it. And I let this run a little faster because this is like boring. As you can see here, I even taped the opener of that box because I didn't want no resin and other things sticking on there. It's less work afterwards. And I'm taking a wooden stick and like really sticking the tape down. It's not necessary to heat the painter's tape to make it more sticky. But if you have a really rough surface, I recommend you doing so with the heat gun, heating it up and pressing it really good down on the surface, then you won't have no seepage. Now I'm laying a thick coat of acrylic colors down, like you can see, yellow, orange, red and purple. And yeah, I'll let this run as well a little bit faster. There's no magic in that. What's really important with that is that before you put your resin down, the underground, like the color, has to be really dry because otherwise you will get a problem with your resin if you put it down on a wet surface. These are the colors I'm using. It's the same color scheme as the paint that I put on. It's like yellow, orange, red and purple. And these are the colors I want to stick with. So I mixed up my colors and I'm putting them down. And by the way, what I forgot to mention, I didn't want the resin to be too runny. So I mixed it and I let it wait 30 minutes. It's different with every resin, but mine is 30 minutes because it has a 45 minutes working time. And I let it thicken up. So, and as you can see, I'm just dividing it, like really putting it on the edges and everything to make a really even layer of resin on that whole box top. And I'm slightly mixing the colors, not too much because I don't want to blend them all the way, just a little bit. Another reason for me to let the resin sit for 30 minutes was I didn't want the colors to blend like really fully. And y'all know how it is with resin. It's either mixing all the way or it's not at all. So this is the other reason why I let it sit and let it wait till it's too thick to really mix up all the way. Yeah, and I'm scraping out my little cups there with the rest of the resin and spreading it out and blending it just a little bit. What y'all gotta make sure if you do something like that is that you have resin all over the place. If there are any spots missing, the resin won't be like staying over there. It's like kind of retract itself. So resin doesn't go where resin never been. And that's why you have to make sure that you have like coverage all over the place. So, and here I have some resin with some gold powder, and I'm painting my lines and like taking those blobs a little apart and just doing my thing really wild. And yeah, like you can do that however you want to, you know. I was planning to do some waves on that, waves or clouds, whatever you want to call it, with some white resin. But I looked at it and I liked it so much that I forgot all about that and let it be just like that. I have on the upper hand some of those big blobs and I didn't really like them, so I tried to spread them. But then again, I was thinking, I just put some on the other side as well, so it looks like it's supposed to be like that. And I like that really much too. As you can see, the resin didn't even run down the sides because I let it sit for 30 minutes. It's like I was going to dome that piece, but I didn't put as much resin on there as if I would if I would put a dome on it. So I had like 1 or 2 drips in the end. And the resin is cured now, and I'm taking the painter's tape off. I don't wait that long after it's cured because I don't want nothing to happen to the surface. Just in case there is a hard piece stuck to the tape or something like that. That's why I do that when it's soft. And I let it run a little faster. Here's a close-up from me showing you how easily the tape is getting off. You see those little white lines there? This is just a little bit of the painter's tape. You can scrape that off with your fingernail. So as you can see, it has a really nice edging. So what's left to do is putting the top back on the box. And this is how it looks now. I liked it really, really much. Yeah, I'll let that run for you. Putting the screws back in and stuff like that is maybe not that much interesting, but I'll leave it in for you. Here you see me, because this is a cigar box, there is some residue of some tobacco in there. And it's like kind of a velvet structure. So I took it off with some painter's tape to get rid of the crumbs. So, and like always, I will leave some impressions at the end of this video for you to see what the box looks like when I'm finished with it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you had a lot of fun just like me. If you like what I did, please subscribe to my channel or ring the bell or leave a thumbs up. I'd like that very much, and it's very much appreciated. Until next time, bye bye.